Hello everybody, it's Kat Evans here. A big hello to all my subscribers, and if you've just found me, if I've popped up in your algorithm, a warm welcome to my channel. I'm Kat Evans. I'm a visual artist who also enjoys performance art. I studied art and design about 18 years ago now, and I specialised in interior design. And I like architecture and of course interiors. We've spent the last couple of years doing our house up. It's not finished yet, but there's lots of exciting things going on. Turning the guest bedroom into a music room. It's more practical for us because it's not often used as a sleeping area unless Dan is feeling snory. He sometimes goes to the spare room, but we're changing the bed for a sofa bed, a really nice one off eBay, second hand, so we're going to collect that at the weekend. And it's one of those that opens out widthways rather than lengthways, so there's still going to be plenty of room in there even if somebody's staying. It's certainly going to be more spacious than what we have at the moment. We just have the chimney breast to do. Dan is going to put up some brick design wallpaper on the chimney breast, and then we have the floorboards to sand and varnish, and there's one or two small repairs to that, and then we're good to go. And you probably find that with floorboards or laminate, your room will look bigger than if you've got carpeted area, especially if, like us, your rooms are on the smaller side, which is one of the main downers with this property. The rooms are a little bit smaller than I would like. I thought it was time I came on and did a little vlog. We're in Vlogtober. There's quite a lot of YouTube channels who take part in Vlogtober, whereby you post up a little vlog every day. I'm not quite so disciplined as that. I have quite a busy life. I spend a lot of my time looking after things in the house and doing all the domestic stuff. I also do my hobbies books. I also have my own admin to do, or making when I have time, piano practice. I also have a number of videos to edit each week because I have two channels. The bigger channel is Kat Evans Cuisine. I have a lot of content waiting to be edited for that channel, not as much for this channel. I've got some ideas for this channel going forward that will bring in some new content, hopefully some of it exciting, but certainly a little bit different. I feel the need to bring about some changes, but apart from that, I'm happy with things. I've decided that after over 23 years of eBaying, I'm going to be taking a rest in early December for quite a while. The business seller option no longer works for me. I don't sell huge volumes. I don't sell as much as I used to, and the fees are high really for the returns. And the rules, they just keep bringing more and more rules. It's got silly now. So I'm going to take a long break. Hopefully I will be back in the spring as a private seller, because I do like buying things from other eBayers, and I may want to sell a few bits, especially as we're having a good clear out from the house as well. I don't really want to be a business seller anymore on eBay. My website, I'm still intending to keep that, but I am thinking about not having a website store anymore. Initially it was probably a novelty and it did okay, but it's not used much anymore, and I think I would be better with a different package from my provider that was geared more to my other activities such as YouTube and my other areas of work. I am also a psychic medium channeler. I've had the gift since birth. I am interested in history. I'm also interested in legend, myths and the paranormal. And I'm intending to do a few more videos around the paranormal. More like trips out, that sort of thing, or recounting tales, and I have one or two other ideas as well. I am a published poet. I've had a few poetry collections published in the past, and I've been in various publications as well in the past. Of course, some of you also know that I compose music. Most of it is solfeggio music, but at the moment I'm working on a percussion piece, and Dan, my hubby, likens it to the style of Berio. I'm developing my own music score as well, something quite different from what's out there, and incorporating that into other areas of my work. I have a pitch at the Petticoat Lane Emporium in Ramsgate, 6 Oxford Street. I sell my handcrafted items and also fair trade items, mostly from Indonesia and India, and also a few vintage bits and pieces and crystals. My friend Bev also sells some of her bits on my pitch, mostly high-end, high street and designer clothes and bags and accessories. And our friend Angel also sells some of his handcrafted things on the pitch as well. So there's 3 or 4 of us. Dan also is involved in it, although I'm the lead person. I've been busy trying to get things organised for the festive season and also Halloween. I've made a few candles which I may put on my pitch at the Petticoat Lane Emporium, and or may put in my little area at Creek Creative Gallery in Faversham. I've been making a few of these beauties. These are lovely skull candles. These are made from eco soya wax, pillar blend, with a little bit of candelilla wax. Candelilla is a bush from South America, including Mexico, and it has twice the hardness of beeswax, and it helps to give a even longer burn time than just using a soya wax pillar blend. This one is vanilla fragrance. I also do them in black cherry. I sold a few of these last year and they went straight away. All the wicks are cotton as well. This is what I've been doing. On Wednesday evening, Dan and I are hoping to record the first part of my percussion piece. I still have quite a bit to write, but we're doing it as we go along. I often tweak things as I go along as well, and then I write up the final score. I'm looking forward to that. It's the biggest percussion piece I have worked at so far, it's got several different parts and is quite complex. I think one of the most difficult things I ever did was write my choral piece for my Orion Sonata, the third movement, which was Siren Song. I'd not really written any choral music before. It was quite challenging, but I was really happy with the result. And I added a few extra layers as we went along. You can check that out on my channel here. I will probably post a link to that at the end as something to watch after this. I'm not sure how many vlogs I will do this Vlogtober. I will try to aim to do maybe 1 or 2 a week. At the moment I'm trying to post 2 videos on each channel every week. At the moment the days for Cat Evans Artist are on a Thursday and a Sunday, and for Cuisine it's Wednesday and Saturday, although the last week or 2 I have been posting more content than that. I will try to continue to do so whenever possible, whenever time allows. This I find is the busiest time of the year normally, the run up to Christmas. I cook everything from scratch as well, and then there's all the making to do. I had an order last night from eBay, something that is actually in stock and I don't have to make specially. That has to go off today. And I also this morning have just made some beeswax blocks which I sold on eBay. They have to go off by tomorrow. I'm trying to do some crafty things now every day. I also make quite a few edible presents to give as gifts because I don't agree with all the commercial attachment of the festive season, nor do we have the money to do that in this household, especially with 3 cats. The pet insurance has just gone up to just under £200 a month. It was 117. This is because we have a diabetic kitty. Therefore, the insurance has rocketed by about £81 or so, which is a lot of money when everything else is also going up. This year I will probably be focusing a bit more on some Christmas crafts, and over on my other channel I'll be doing a few Christmas gift ideas for those who like edible gifts. This afternoon I have my piano lesson. We have shaken things up a bit by doing a mixture of music theory and actual piano pieces. This was my idea. So far it's working out quite well. Dan has lent me his book on music notation, and this he had when he was at Colchester Institute in the 90s. He has a music degree, specialised in early music, and he also did quite a lot on contemporary music. By that I mean minimalist stuff like Steve Reich and Philip Glass, Terry Riley, Michael Nyman, and indeed I like minimalist music too. He lent me that, and I've been using this to help me formulate my own form of percussion notation, which, as I mentioned before, I may also commute to my keyboard compositions as well, just to be different. I embrace my uniqueness. We are all unique. Some are more reticent though to stand in their personal power than others. I enjoy being different, and I've never really liked to follow the crowd. I've always preferred to do my own thing. I'm not really one for organised stuff or really a great deal of small talk. So just having a chat about life in general is something I'm not really comfortable with. Therefore, I think this is quite a good exercise to come on here and just chat about a few things. But if I have nothing meaningful to say, then I won't say it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed hearing my news, and I will speak to you again hopefully in the next few days. Thanks for stopping by, and see you again soon. Bye for now.